get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no.
So, good evening, folks. Welcome back to another live match reaction, and it's finished over at the Emirates in the FA Cup. Arsenal 0, Liverpool 2. We're at the FA Cup in round 3, and I can't express my feelings right now. I can't. I mean, still baffled. Still baffled of how we have come out of that game with eggs on our faces. It's just useless. This team, man, was making me smile week in, week out last season. And now I feel like I'm tearing my hair out week in, week out watching this team, man. How? In the first week of January, have we blew a 1-point lead at the top of the Premier League to a 5-point behind in space of a week? Late December. 1 win in 7 is not good enough, is not sustainable when you're Arsenal Football Club and you're challenging with the big dogs. The team that Mikel Arteta actually set up with before the game, I was like, you know what? I'm liking this. No Nketiah, Havertz through the middle. We have Saka playing, Nelson on the left. We have Rice and Jorginho with a little bit of stability in midfield, so we don't have to deal with Havertz in there because he's up top. And I had a look at Liverpool's team lineup, and no Van Dijk, no Salah, no Robertson. It's set up perfectly for Arsenal to go to the next round. of the FA Cup? Clearly not. I thought the performance was actually decent. But these players in front of goal, we tallied, 18 shots tonight? And we couldn't score. I'm sorry, you've got to be finishing at least 2 of them. It's unbelievable. Kai Havertz, right? Up top, I'm not going to lie, I wanted him to start, either him or Trossard. Unless if it's not bloody Nketiah, who came on later stages and did his annual status, which is of course offering nothing. So yeah, brilliant. And I know a lot of the fans are going to turn on Mikel Arteta tonight. And I understand it, because we've only got the Champions League and the Premier League to focus on. We're out the Carabao Cup already, within the first round. And now we're out the FA Cup within the first round. I mean, what's going on? I don't understand how we can go from the team that we were last season to now. Right, Saka, whatever you do, please revert back to your natural hair colour. Because honest to God, someone must have space jammed our entire attack. Whenever you dye our hair and shit, we turn shit. It's just, I'm bored shitless of it. And I'm not going to get on the manager's case, because usually I would, after, speaking about defeats like this. But no, tonight is on the players. Arteta set up a 3-0 win tonight. The tactics were there. I thought first half we were playing some lovely stuff. And then in front of goal, we turn to jelly. I can't understand. Havertz had 3 fucking opportunities. The second one, bro was moving in slow motion. What's that all about? Bro had more misses tonight than Henry VIII. Oh my God. The only thing I can blame Arteta for, and I have blamed him for over the last couple of weeks, are his substitutions. Right? He brings on Martinelli in the early stages, and I thought Martinelli looked sharp when he came on. And then he brought on Nketiah when we went 1-0 down. And then the moment we are screaming at our televisions, bring Trossard and Smith-Rowe on, you bring them on. Sorry, no, you don't bring them on, but you bring Nketiah on instead. What does he do? Lo and behold, it's the 87th minute, and he throws both Trossard and Smith. Why? I don't understand the system. I mean, don't get me wrong. The tactics were in place. The players could not finish their chances. And what people have got to understand is the manager can teach the players the tactics. Although I can't name the system that we are actually... I can't name the tactics that are installed in this team right now. I really can't. It's suicidal, but the tactics were there tonight. I could see it. We'll play much better, fluid football. But what's the point if you can't frigging finish? What is the point? The manager is there to set up, not to teach the players how to fucking finish. Get in your brains. Oh, so annoyed. And as I said, what's happened to Saka lately? Just there's a moment in the second half where the ball fell to him in the 18-yard box, and bro just lashed at it. Why? The Saka from last season would have controlled that and laid it off, or he would have cut inside and bent it into the far corner. But no, decided to rush it. Chance wasted. So sick of this team, man. And you got Kivior. I mean, he's not a left back. Like at the moment, he's looking like our left-footed version of Rob Holding. I mean, what's going on? Man, it's just I'm sick of it. And look, I'm a man of my word still. Like, if we don't win anything this season, then this manager has got to go because we are in a 4 to 5 year process now. 4 to 5 year process, right? 3 years in a row now where we have thrown ourselves out of all of these domestic cup competitions to focus on, well, whether that's league or Champions League, although this is the first year we've been in Champions League in a god awful long time, but still, Premier League, whatever. Sometimes we've done it for the FA Cup where we throw all of our eggs in one basket for the Premier League, and we don't end up doing it because we don't have a plan B. At least we've got that to look forward to. At least we have an opportunity to win a cup if the Premier League is not intact. But now we're out of the Carabao and the FA Cup. I mean, what we've got now, the Champions League. As if we're going to win a Champions League when Real Madrid sit like there's still 4 teams that are better than us. And bear in mind, our last Champions League game was PSV. Do you think any club in the Champions League are going to be fearing Arsenal at the moment? 1 win in 7 is just unforgivable. Look, I can't fault many of the players tonight. I really can't, other than the attack. In fact, I thought Nelson actually played okay. I'll give him that, but he should have scored. Where Ramsdale pings that beautiful pass over the top towards Nelson and went around the goalkeeper at the side netting. It's unlucky. Havertz just, what can I say? I had this element in me that thought, you know what? He's had this at Chelsea, hasn't he? Where he has this slight purple patch for months. Maybe not months, but for a couple of months. And then he just turns to shit afterwards. And we're starting to see it. I mean, we've watched Kai Havertz long enough now in his days at Chelsea. Oh, wow, he's doing really well. He can score a big goal, but what about the other 70% of the season? He can be good for 30%. But no, we signed him for 65 million British pounds. My God. I'm so annoyed. Appreciate that Ryan tune, man. Mbappe going to Liverpool. I mean, after watching Arsenal lately, would he be willing to come to Arsenal? If he had a choice of come to the Premier League. I'm just speechless. The only positive from this game for Arsenal is that confirmation that Havertz is not as bad as Nunes. Mate, at least Nunes is explosive. At least he works hard. Havertz is just a lazy donkey shit half of the time. He really is. When he's about to take a shot, honestly, throughout that game, whenever Havertz got hold of the football, I had to double check whether my stream was on slow motion. Because that is how bad he is. Can't wait to see Liverpool cry over not getting Mbappe. Still stand firm on him going to Real Madrid, I can't lie. Yeah. Guys, I'm just fuming. I'm not even going to bother doing player ratings because it's just shocking. I hope this has given Arteta the alert now that we need a fucking forward that can score goals. We have less open play goals than Luton and Chelsea this season. My God. I even said throughout the game, you know what? I can see it coming. We don't take our chances and then Liverpool end up scoring. And fully enough, it was actually the moment Liverpool whipped in that free kick and Kivior scored the own goal. Unbelievable. I said it 10 seconds. 10 seconds before that goal went in that I can see this being a smash and grab for Liverpool. I can't lie. They were so poor today. We lost to Liverpool's fucking reserves, mate. What's that all about? The only first team players they had out on display tonight were Alisson and Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Kanate to an extent. Van Dijk was ill. Salah's gone to AFCON. Endo was at the Asian Cup of Nations. I almost said AFCON, but obviously he's Japanese. What's going on? Genuinely, this does remind me of the Wenger days where we don't take our chances and we get punished for not doing so. Big up Shiftlock in the chat. If you guys struggle to have the finishing products, you only have 3 goals more than Chelsea. Exactly. I still can't get my head around. They've scored more open play goals than we have so far this season. Luton have more open play goals than Arsenal. But no. It turns out that we need a left back that no one's really heard of. Just, please, can we just go for someone different? Someone that maybe doesn't suit the system, that we can somewhat integrate him into the team. You hear what I'm saying? Someone that doesn't fit the system, but, you know, that's the fun of it. We look for another system to work for that player. You hear what I'm saying? It was typical of us lately, smash and grabbers. The longer the game was level, it favoured us. Mate, at least in the dark days of Arsene Wenger, we had players like Olivier Giroud to throw on. We had bloody Nicholas Bentner. Right? We've bloody fast forward to 2024 and we're throwing on fucking Nketiah. Nketiah, who has not scored away from home in 366 days. And that was Brighton away. Oh my God. His last goal as well, and I only found this out yesterday. His last goal as a substitute was the 18th of April against Fulham at home. So nearly 3 years ago since his last goal, coming on as a sub. I'm baffled. Guys, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I could rumble on for days. This team needs to pattern up. And please, for the love of God, throw everything at the Premier League. And the Champions League as well. Honest to God. And don't throw anything in my DMs. Oh, we've still got a bigger fish to fry. Shove your fish right up where the sun doesn't shine. Because we're in fourth place at the moment. Tottenham are 1 point behind us. What is there to fry? Shame we can't fry any goals in. That's what I really want. Fucking goals. I can't express how we have gone from the team that we were last season. Yeah, we may concede a load of goals, but at least we were threatening. At least I was watching my television and going, you know what? I can see a goal coming from this Arsenal team because we weren't willing to give up under Mikel Arteta. The United game where we went 1-0 down, we had the desire to come back and win that game 3-2. The Bournemouth game, 2-0 down. We scored in the last minute, and that was the game where I genuinely thought, yes, it's going to happen. This is our season where we're going to win the Premier League. We weren't willing to give up until the last second under Arteta. And now we look utter clueless in front of goal. And, bro, these players must be wearing Timberlands. I can't lie. Timberlands. They must be. Especially our forward players. Guess not losing to Liverpool ain't for everyone, bro. I mean, we did draw to them at Anfield, so we haven't technically lost. I mean, we lost to them domestically. That's what I'm trying to say. But in the Premier League, we actually drew. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm sick and tired of this team. I think I need a break. And thank God there's not a Premier League game until the 20th of January, for crying out loud, because I'm falling out of love with football. I really am. And it's not going to change until something happens. I'll tell you, you've got the Premier League and the Champions League to focus on, or else you're out the door, mate. I don't care what anyone says. Because this is 4 fucking years, mate. 4 years! 4 years, man. Our last trophy was in 2020. Crazy. And the players that are playing today weren't even in that starting 11 for that FA Cup final against Chelsea. Just a joke. I mean, other than the fact Jorginho, I forgot about him. He was playing in that final, wasn't he? Guys, I'm going to wrap this up or else I'm going to be here all day. Appreciate everyone who has joined the stream, and I'll be back obviously later on because a video is scheduled and premiered for 7:30, so I don't want to miss that. And I'm going to hop on to some other shows to speak in depth about the game tonight. 3 losses in a row. Arsenal have let me down again. Cheers, fellas.